3, 2, 1. Perfect.
How are you, sir?
I don't know. I'm wondering how they take that picture. That's so weird.
Yeah.
I'll have them explain it to me later, not on your time, on my dime. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm all good, man. First of all, congratulations on the Emmy nomination.
Oh, thank you very much. It's really an honor. That's all I can say. I didn't even know it was being announced. I never do every year. It seems like I would know by now. I get a call from my publicist, and I'm going like, "Who is this? Who is this?" I had my whole day planned, and it all switches up. But yeah, I cried this year because I felt like I won.
Well.
And I felt like I won. It's a bunch of nominations. My kids had to call me and say, "Papa, don't you get it, man? You know how many times this is?" I said, "I don't know." And my daughter said, "This is your 5th nomination, dude." I'm like, what? So it's thanks for the congratulations. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, if it was up to me, I would have you winning every single time you put out anything.
Well, get your ass out of me, man. And tell them they need to give me that gold.
I will, man. I will. I'll be the first one on it. I want to ask you a question about The Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
When you received the script for season 2 of The Mandalorian, was Luke Skywalker written in the script, or was he kept under wraps during that time when you received it?
That's a great question to ask. It's what we started to do in the last few years with security and all that. Mm-hmm. So Luke was not on the script. We didn't even know that was the ending.
I figured much.
Yeah, and equally so goes for Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad a couple of years ago when we got to very critical moments. All of it was blacked out. They'd allow us to know, because we're a very close-knit family of actors, if we went to the office to read it, which is sort of a pain in the butt. But and then we have also timed scripts where it's schizophrenia, or whatever it's called, that link. It's called schizophrenic link because I can never get into it. The script will last for a certain period of time, and you're not able to print it and all that. It just drives me crazy. But no, we didn't know. Was not there. Was not even spoken about. And so how they had it already written, and they showed it to people very close to it being shot.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So the set of Mandalorian is very special effects driven. So I was wondering, how was the set of The Mandalorian similar to the set of something like Far Cry 6?
Because our country is like this grenade, except it has 2 basic parts. Our people.
And vice versa.
Man, you have all these good. Are you a filmmaker? You have all these great questions. They're similar, but very, very different. Okay. So the volume in Mandalorian is a complete room. It's like a dome. It's like a geodesic dome.
Okay.
So in the dome, the whole roof is all cameras. All the walls are cameras. You understand? And then they can roll into that dome my TIE fighter, and the dome is, in other words, every wall and the ceiling is able to project video. So in other words, the computer can make it a skyline at sunset, sunrise, a beach, whatever it is. So when I was on my TIE fighter, literally, the sky, they can rotate it, color it, the whole deal. So you're in a room that's completely 3D full on. So the set for Far Cry was a similar room, but only with cameras in the corners.
Oh, I see.
Right? So they kept the whole room in the wide. It didn't project anything against the wall. That's a green screen room. It's like a volume, but then they built practical sets that they paint a certain color so that they can then remove that set and put in a ship, put in a house, put in an office. But everything we did was practical. So this mic would be green. This computer in front of me would be green so that they could shoot. And then I had the camera on my head facing my face, like a football helmet, like the old style helmet, a little rail with a light like the one I have here, a disc light, and a camera that recorded all my facial expressions. And they got all my wide shots because I was in a green suit. Then they can take out anything that's painted a certain color. When I smoked a cigar, it was green. When I lit it, it was with something green. Wow. And then they can take all that out and put in the real deal. Those are the differences.
Oh, wow, man, that's amazing, because I saw some of the behind the scene footage earlier this year.
Of what? I didn't see that. Of what?
I saw you had like this, like you said, this like motion capture suit on for
Right.
Far Cry 6. Yeah,
Shows
I saw a little
everything's
bit
as
of that.
fat you got, man. I was like, damn. Well, I was in shape, man. There's some shit. Handles. I was like, I can't wear this shit. No, I mean, you just get over it. You're like, dang, this shit is so tight. You need to go to the gym. No, it's serious, dude. I was like, I knew my ass was that big. Damn. No, it's like you're naked. But anyway, go ahead.
So you've done 4 movies with the great Spike Lee. Do the Right Thing, Malcolm X, School Days, and Mo Better Blues. Which one of these films do you find yourself revisiting the most out of the 4?
You know, it's so weird. I don't revisit many of them at all. Do the Right Thing is the most.
2 times. Who told you to step on my sneakers? Who told you to walk on my side of the block? Who told you to be in my neighborhood?
I own this brownstone.
Who told you to buy a brownstone on my block in my neighborhood on my side of the street?
I was in Holland last year, 2 years ago, and I saw it. It really held up. It's the one that, for me, I think people celebrate more in conjunction with what's happening in the world right now. Black Lives Matter, and all. So that's a powerful film for Spike in speaking out and letting your voice be heard. And my character, Bugging Out, certainly does that. So I think that would be the one. The answer is Do the Right Thing.
With since we're on the subject of Do the Right Thing, the last act with the riot, what was your mindset like shooting that scene? Because as the audience, we feel every tension, everything. Like the emotions are very high in that scene.
It was a heavy moment, you know, and thinking about that movie, you know, God rest Rick Aiello, who passed away yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Danny's son, Danny passed away at 86 a couple months ago, 6 months ago. Rick was one of the cops who I really, really liked in that movie. It was an intense scene. You know, for me, I had a really great connection with Danny, and it was really good that I did, because a lot of our hate that had previously existed in our past came up. Things slip out of your mouth when you get into that place where you're revisiting a feeling or an emotion that you've had before. So I have to say that for me, in my brain, it was about getting justice, about getting some kind of intellectual resolve and spiritual resolve from that moment. Certainly Do the Right Thing at Bugging Out didn't feel like he basically incited a riot without even realizing it, without even knowing it. You know, he doesn't want to see anybody lose their business and stuff, but he thought that would be the justice that he needed for all that he felt was unjust against him. But it wasn't personal for those Italians, you know,
Definitely.
at all. They belonged there too, but the point of the movie was well made in that final scene.
Oh, absolutely. So you've been in the business for over 40 years, and you show no signs of slowing down. I was wondering, how do you want to be remembered in this entertainment space?
Wow, you ask all these great questions, brother, and make me think about all this, you know, legacy. You know, I just,
it's like 54 years now. I think it's 55, but I dumb it down to 54 that I've been doing this, and I love it very much. I want to be known as someone who may be inspired through his performance, that maybe had the ability to change someone's life through what I do. To me, I just hit another 10. I'm hoping it's going to work. Maybe Janet will hear me. I'm not a very computer savvy guy, but I'm hoping I could be remembered as someone who had the ability to inspire and bring some light to people through what I do.
Definitely. Well, from a fan, I think you're amazing, and this chat has been absolutely incredible.
Well,
I hope to talk to you again.
I hope so too. I'm glad you took so much time and got the time, and blessings to you, and keep going, and whatever you do, you're going to be a success. I can see it.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. It means a lot.
Blessings.
Blessings.
See you.